Supraland. Well, it's another sandbox game. Is it any good? Well, let's have a look. Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. I'm TheMonk and today we are doing a review for Supraland. Supraland is the ultimate sandbox adventure that offers players a fresh take on puzzles, exploration and adventure. Embark on varied quests to save your tiny village in this first-person open-world puzzle platformer. It's been developed and published by Super Games. It's currently on the Switch, the PlayStation and the Xbox, and it's actually been out on the PC for over a year now. It will currently set you back at $17.99. Okay. So I played this game for a few hours. I've got to say that this isn't going to be a great review for this game. I have a few issues. First off, my game crashed a couple of times. Now I saved my game the way you normally would, or it says it's saved. You turn it off, you load it back up, and I load up to my game being completely glitched out, which infuriated me quite a lot because I had to restart my game. Not once but twice, so really annoyed about that. However, this game does look really good. So basically, this game, you are in a sandbox, a literal sandbox. It's an open world sandbox game you yourself can explore. You are a little toy that's been placed in this sandbox, and basically, you kind of come into this world, and it turns out that the blue village are attacking your red village, and so you need to find out what's happening, and you got to try and save the day basically. And you explore this sandbox. There are things to attack, and you get given a little wooden sword, and you got to kind of like solve these puzzles as you go through. Now, it doesn't actually necessarily tell you straight at the beginning, but you need like these golden barrels. You take it to the shop and then you can buy new upgrades. These new upgrades basically enable you to solve different puzzles. The more upgrades you have, the more puzzles you're able to solve. You can go back to the very beginning and solve a puzzle that maybe a couple of hours ago you couldn't solve. So it's quite nice how there's plenty of replayability. This game takes around 20 hours to complete, depending on just how stuck you get on certain puzzles. For me, I feel like this game was meant to be aimed towards the younger audience. It definitely feels like it looks visually really good. This game, looks good. It plays pretty well too. It's a little bit clunky. You're not really sure of a few things. But ultimately, this game, I feel, was made with the intention of children. However, I've got quite a big problem with the fact that I feel like this game struggles to find its identity, its audience. It's a very light-hearted, but yet every now and again the dialogue can be really, really serious, with political and religious undertones. There are even references to smoking and to drugs in this game as well, which I'm really not, I don't think needed to be in this game. And I feel like it hurts the audience quite. I wouldn't let my kids probably play this game because of those things in this game that don't need to be in it. I don't want my kid running up to me and asking me a question when they have no right, or they shouldn't need to ask you in the first place. So I think that maybe that's a massive oversight. Now, I understand this game was actually only made by 2 developers. So they really need to be commended for making a fully fledged working game by themselves. That's quite impressive. But at the same time, I'm just a little bit let down on this game because there's a few things that have really hurt this game, in my opinion, and massively affect the review. I think as the game sits, this game is quite a fun little game. I'm not sure who it's marketed towards, but it's priced probably well. It's a good length. It does look good. It feels good. It sounds good. It works pretty well. I have had a few crashes and bugs, but apart from the game saving it in odd places where my character's going to crash out. Apart from that, the game did actually run very smoothly. I didn't crash. I didn't, dashboard or anything like that. And like I've said before, it does look really good. I feel again like maybe the developers made the wrong choices somewhere. There were just things in this game. You're supposed to be in a sandbox, right? That's the whole point. You're in a sandbox. There's meant to be a bit of immersion there, in a sense that you are all just children's toys. Everything in this sandbox is supposed to be, I don't know, allow kids to be, it should just be in this sandbox naturally. And I feel like there's certain things in this world that maybe it wouldn't be in a sandbox, and if it's not going to be in a real sandbox in real life, maybe they should have used something different for this game itself. And like I said, I was really shocked and surprised to see, Breaking Bad references, cigarettes stubbed out in the sand, stuff like that. I just don't think it needed to be in this game. Not saying that the political and the religious undertones maybe shouldn't have been in the game, but I was surprised to see them in the game. But I guess if they're handled right, maybe they could be. I'm not saying that they were handled wrong. I'm just saying that for me, I was surprised to see so much of it prominent in this game. And for me, that is why this game only gets a 5 out of 10. And honestly, I feel like that's generous. I'm not going to mark it down on there being certain things in this game that I don't think should be in this game. I'm trying to judge this game for what it actually is. So it got a 5 out of 10. And that's why I do keep saying in this review, for me, this is the way the game is. Obviously, you are entitled to your opinion, and let me know in the comments down below if you think differently of this game. Now, this game has been out for quite a while on PC, so maybe quite a few of you have already played this game, and maybe you stumbled onto my review for whatever reason. But if you have played this game before and you think differently, let me know down in the comments what you think of this game if you've played this game. Or maybe this is a game that you are looking to pick up for your child, and because of this review, maybe you're thinking differently now. Again, let me know down in the comments, because I'd be very interested to know your opinion of what you found out about this game. And of course, I will do my very best to make sure that I reply to each and every comment. Well, if you enjoyed this review, please don't forget to hit that like button, and of course to subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss out on more reviews just like this. I have been TheMonk, and we have been Critically Clueless, and I will see you guys in the next video really soon. Catch you guys later, guys. Catch you guys later, guys. Randoms. See you later.